Hello guys, what is up guys? It is Pizza Master Knight here, and in this video I'm going to be doing a new kind of series on my channel, which is going to be called Play or Trade. Let me get this, make sure you guys can see it better. Yeah, Play or Trade. So this is actually my own idea that I got from this Twitter like game that kind of like blew up the internet. Like, it's called Delete or Retweet. So basically what you guys did is you guys looked at your old tweets on Twitter, like what you had previously tweeted, and decided whether you either delete them or retweet them. I don't know anything about that because I don't have a Twitter account, and I won't ever have a Twitter account because of some personal issues. But yeah, so I thought of coming out with my own game for PlayStation, Play or Trade. So basically what this means is that, like, Play, I'm definitely gonna like keep the PlayStation game, and Trade means I'm gonna trade it. Now I'm not actually gonna play or trade, but it's just a fun game to play to see what my opinion on the game is. But I'm not gonna actually trade the game because I don't want to get rid of my collection. So here's my collection of PlayStation 1 games. We're going to start out with PlayStation 1 because that's my oldest system. So first up is Croc. So Play or Trade. For Croc, I'm going to have to say Play. Because even though the controls were absolute garbage on this game, I've played worse games. The game itself, like, it was fun. But whoever designed the controls was just not thinking clearly that day, I guess. This game also has some serious issues in the fourth world, which is Castle World. Because I feel like a lot of the level design was like extremely hard and was based more on luck than skill. So Croc, I'm gonna have to say Play. For Tomb Raider, I'm gonna have to say Trade for Tomb Raider. I know Tomb Raider's a great game. I mean, it has pretty good graphics for a PS1 game, and there's a lot of good stuff about it, but it's just not my type of game. I mean, I don't care for like that multiple button commands, but yeah, I would have to trade this game. Rascal, definitely trade this game. This game had, in my opinion, absolutely no redeeming qualities whatsoever. The controls were bad. The camera was terrible. You could barely even hear the music. I mean, well, that could be because I'm half deaf, but I mean, this game was just absolutely terrible. This game had no good, nothing good about it whatsoever. It was very confusing as well. So Rascal, I'm definitely going to have to trade that one. Gex 3. Now, in case you guys don't know what Gex 3 is, it's kind of like an open world like Spyro the Dragon with this little gecko guy. It's actually 3D, whereas the original Gex game was 2D. But it's actually really, really, really fun. I love it. It has great graphics. I love the music to it. He's funny. He's like a funny, silly, enjoyable character. Definitely Play. I'm definitely going to keep Gex 3. That's definite Play. So the next one is a little bit tricky. The next one is this Army-Men 3D game. This is actually my dad's game. I remember, if you guys hadn't seen the video, I took out all my discs and I put them like in a safe binder. So yeah, whenever I play, I just take them out of my binder. But the cases are just for display. I don't have the manual for this, so I know that's why it kind of looks like that. But for Army-Men 3D, to me, it's like a watered-down version of Call of Duty. So I'm definitely going to put that in trade category. So remember, trade symbolizes I don't really like the game, I don't really want it, and play means it's definitely a keeper. But I'm not actually going to trade the games because this is just my collection. It's just like, what games would I get rid of if it ever came down to it? Next game, Cardinal Sin. Cardinal Sin was kind of a fun fighting game. It was kind of like a knockoff of Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. Personally, I didn't really care for it too much, but it's still going to go in play, because it has some decent options that a lot of other fighting games don't have. So it's definitely going to go in play. The next game is Critical Depth. So if you guys don't know what Critical Depth is, it's a submarine combat game. It's actually made from the same people as Twisted Metal. It's kind of like a Destruction Derby, but it's with submarines. As you can see on the back, you get to choose all these different submarine vehicles. I don't know why I said games. But for Critical Depth, I'm definitely going to have to say... Play. This one was a fun one. I will never get rid of this game. This one was a fun one. Next game, Missile Command. So if you guys don't know what Missile Command is, it's actually, well, it says right there, Atari. It's actually a remake of the classic, like, arcade game Missile Command, where it's kind of like Galaga, but you defend cities. It's just a remake. I found the controls very, very confusing. I didn't like the controls at all. This is my dad's game, by the way. But yeah, I didn't care for the controls. And this one, I'm definitely going to have to trade. Yeah. Sorry, Missile Command. And our next game is Pipe Dreams 3D. So this game is a very, very, like, simple puzzle. Well, no, okay, no. It's anything but simple. It's a very complicated, confusing puzzle game where you have to, like, rearrange these pipes to, like, make the water go to, like, the other side. If you guys have ever played the classic game, like the classic mobile game Where's My Water, picture Where's My Water if it was on PS1. That's exactly how this game would be. This game is not a great game in my opinion. I don't know how much we paid for it. I think we only paid like $3 for it, but still, it's not a game that I would pay a lot of money for, and I'm definitely going to trade this game. So yeah. Next game is A Bug's Life. This case is all messed up. I don't know why it's all messed up, but it's like upside down in some weird way. This is what's upside down. I think the manual's upside down. Yeah, I think the manual's upside down. But yeah, so the next game is A Bug's Life. Based on the Disney movie. It's a 3D platformer, kind of like Crash Bandicoot. This game, it was okay. I mean, I enjoyed playing it. The two biggest problems that I had were with this game was that there's no cheats. Like, if you want to get, like, invincibility to try out practice a level before you actually play it, there's, like, no cheats for this game. And even worse, like, the instructions are just not good. Like, it assumes you know what you're going to be doing. Like, but I mean, overall, I enjoy having this game in my collection. I would never get rid of it. So it's definitely going to be put in play category. Next game, Street Racer. So Street Racer, you guys have heard me talk about this game. It's like a combination of Street Fighter with vehicles where you guys, like, it's another destruction game. I thought it was kind of fun. It's not that much fun when you play by yourself, but it's a lot more fun with friends. So Street Racer is definitely going to go in play category. Well, yeah. Assuming I've got friends coming over all the time, which I don't because of the whole COVID pandemic. So people hardly ever come over anymore. But we're going to keep that in play because it's not the game's fault that COVID's going on. Next game, Slamscape. So this one right away, it looks like some kind of like flying combat game from the cover, but it's not. It's actually a puzzle game that has to do with cars. So this is a really cool game. I love Slamscape. The difficulty, however, is like way too hard. But it does come with some cheats. And you can turn on invincibility mode, which I do every single time. Just to allow me to focus on like the puzzles and trying to get to the next level without being like worried about killed by a bunch of bombs. Because this game has constant bombs raining from the sky. And has constant enemies throwing things at you. So when you guys turn on invincibility mode, it's a great game. That's why I'm going to put it in the play category. next game is Jet Moto. So Jet Moto is like your typical racing game, but just with motorcycles. This game has so many cool things to it. Yes, the difficulty is very, very, very hard, but it has a lot of cool things to it. Like whenever you choose your team, all the teams are like inspired by like mascot names. So there's like Butterfinger, Mountain Dew, Hershey's, Nestle. Yeah, like those are all like the teams that you choose for your character. So this game, Jet Moto, is definitely a keeper. Yes, the difficulty can be frustrating at times, and it kind of turns me off to playing the game, but it's just really, really cool. And the tracks are so amazing too, and the characters, I mean, they did everything right with this game. This game is choice. I love this game. They should, however, have made an easier difficulty for like, because I'm not used to playing racing games. I don't play that many racing games. So they should have made like, I think it's called Novice. Yeah, I think it's called Novice, where it's like a person who's just beginner is an easier way to put it. They should have made like a very, very beginner difficulty for Jet Moto, just for somebody like me who doesn't play that many racing games. And you can even race against each other. So this game I would definitely recommend. The tracks are a little bit confusing, but once you get used to them, it's not too bad. So the next game is Crash Bandicoot 2: Cortex Strikes Back. So this is I think in my opinion the best Crash Bandicoot game. This is the only one that I have for the PS1, but yeah, this is definitely the best Crash Bandicoot game, I think, in my opinion. Me and my dad used to have the first one. I don't remember it, but yeah. So Crash Bandicoot 2, definitely play. And last but not least, Blasto. So Blasto, I'm definitely gonna put that. I already know what category I'm gonna put that in. But in case you guys know what Blasto is, it's a third-person shooter. So it's like one of those like shooting games where like, you know, like you can see your character. It's not like Halo. Well, I guess you can. I don't know. It's one of those shooting games where you can see your character. It's a lot like Siphon Filter, if you know what I'm talking about. But Blasto, yeah, and it's all superhero themed. It's really fun. I enjoy playing this game. It is confusing, like the maps are confusing, but it's still a really, really fun game. I love the music to it, I love the sound effects, it's just really, really, really lots of fun. So Blasto is definitely going to be in play category. And also I wanted to say, I don't remember if I said this at the beginning of the game, or at the beginning of the video, but I did want to make this video after I got Jersey Devil. But Jersey Devil is really, really expensive, so I don't even know if I'm going to get that game. So I thought I better just make this video now, because Jersey Devil, I have the demo of it, and it's definitely going in play. But yeah, I thought I better just make this video now, because I want to make a video. And I don't know if I'll ever actually get Jersey Devil, because it's so expensive. If I could find it for $30, I'd probably buy it, but not 80. I'm not going to pay $80 for that game, even though it's fun. And I didn't want to I have Aquanaut's Holiday put away in a safe place. And I didn't want to bring out Aquanaut's Holiday for this video. But Aquanaut's Holiday is my favorite PS1 game. It was my first PS1 game that I bought with my own money. So Aquanaut's Holiday is definitely going to be in play. Yeah, but it's put away right now. So thanks guys for checking out this video. And I will see all of you in my next video. Later.